They said my pool was too large and violated HOA rules, but when they tried to fine me and post demolition notices, I turned their office into a tidal wave of proof that exposed their corruption to the whole town. In Orlando, Florida, my backyard pool wasn't just water and tiles. It was where my kids learned to swim, where our friends celebrated birthdays, and where my family escaped the relentless summer heat. One afternoon, I received a letter taped to the pool gate. Unauthorized structure. Remove immediately. The HOA claimed the pool violated neighborhood aesthetics, even though it had existed for over 10 years. I ignored it until they sent their lawyer and 3 board members to serve fines totaling $7,000 with threats of daily penalties. Furious, I started digging through county records and discovered that the pool was fully permitted and grandfathered in, meaning the HOA had zero legal grounds to enforce removal. But the bigger shock came when I uncovered emails showing the HOA board secretly trying to sell my property's corner to a local developer to build a parking lot, using my pool as an excuse to pressure me. That night, I assembled my evidence, permits, emails, photos, and signed affidavits from neighbors. At dawn, I showed up at the HOA office, waterproof box in hand, literally splashing it across the receptionist's desk, a symbolic flood of proof they couldn't ignore. Board members arrived, shocked, as neighbors poured in, cameras rolling. I displayed every email, every manipulated document, and every false claim. The HOA president tried to interrupt, but the sheriff arrived mid-confrontation after I called them with copies of the proof. The sheriff immediately cited the HOA for harassment, attempted property interference, and falsification of records. Within 24 hours, the HOA board was removed, all fines canceled, and development plans scrapped. My pool stayed intact, protected legally by permits and the community's support. That evening, we hosted a massive pool party with dozens of neighbors cheering, laughter echoing across the water, lights reflecting on the tiles, and cameras documenting our victory. The HOA never attempted interference again, and I realized that the only way to protect your property and family was to fight back decisively, because once the flood of truth hits, even the most arrogant HOA can't survive.
I am Liam. Subscribe for more HOA madness. Thanks.